Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver. I slightly mistimed that with the the game's music does. I don't know music, okay? I can't mimic things, alright? I can't like perfectly like the like the rays on the I don't know, the it's not like is it a drop? I don't know. I don't know anything about music. What are we doing? What am I saying? I don't know. Anyways, we're back with World of Horror. Sorry there wasn't any videos yesterday. Yeah, I was just chilling out. I was just chilling. I was just hanging out. I was just chilling. I didn't have any ice cream, so that's a lie. What are we gonna do today? I don't know. We're gonna play World of Horror. Dog Witch episode's going up first, because, we're back on the double episode Andy. Pretty good episode, actually, as far as, like, stock hat progress. The stock hat challenge progress. But, I don't know. When's the last time we played Kyrie? Like, unironically. When's the last time we played Kyrie? Oh god, we're unlocking mystery endings, dude. That fucking sucks. We're still gonna play Kyrie, though. And it also gives me an excuse to not play Kyrie later when we're doing real runs. We're gonna try to win, but the primary objective... That's the side quest, okay? Winning is the side quest. The primary objective is just doing the stupid endings. So we'll refresh the mysteries for a little bit until we see something that I like. I'll just double spell it up, I think. Nothing particularly hardcore today, guys. But, Horg, Funky, occasionally myself, and, some others, we're discussing the ye olde World of Horror meta. And I think that the way that I say this, I'm probably gonna say it in, like, a way that sounds wrong, but, like... I think the way that Funky plays the game is, like, too big brain for me. Not in the sense that I don't get it, but it's like, whenever I'm playing World of Horror, it's like, my brain is just like, I'm just clicking buttons, man. I'm just hanging out. It's, like, crazy. Because it's like, I'm, like, actually having to think about the game now, because I'm like, okay, is Kana actually good? Let me think. And it's like, I mean, yeah... she has broken interactions on every single, like, thing in the game, if you know what you're doing. But it's like, I don't know. When I play Risk of Rain 2, like, 99% of the time, I lock in Engineer and I look for Bungus. And I look for Nukahanas, and I look... Is that how you pronounce it? Nukahanas? And then I look for Rejuvrac, and then I look for an Aegis, and then that's all I do. Like, if I see a Bungus printer, I'm staying there. Like, I'm getting every white item on that stage. I'm, like, printing, like, 50 fucking Bungus, man. I do not care. And so, at least the way that I play video games, that I play a lot, is I try to optimize them into the purpose of, like, I want to turn my brain off as quickly as possible. Mermaids B, huh? Is that good enough? Just to kind of, like, clean out the... Let's get something else that we haven't, like, fully done yet. Noisy Nails and Mermaids? That's, like, so fucked up, man. And do we have found footage that we can do, too? Alright, sure. We're definitely gonna, like, doom out or something, getting all that shit done. I don't even know if we'll be able to get all that stuff done. It's like, we have to buy 2 things, and then we have to fight, like, a really difficult boss, and then we have to, like, take damage during a boss, and it's like... Ashen Contract, I work on humans? Well, I think I know what we're gonna do for Mystery 1. What do you have to do for this? You have to gather gossip? Is that really it? No, no. Gossip. The girl's father went mad from grief. I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Really? None of y'all fuckers fuck with 5 charisma Kyrie? Alright, whatever. We need to, like, get, like, items, though. Like, I don't want to get, like, a fucking crowbar, though. Like a crowbar? Like, really? But yeah, no, it's just like the... I guess, like, when I'm thinking of, like, a tier list, right? It's in the way that I play the game, which is that, like, I don't want to think. Which is probably why I like Ico a lot more. But I also do think that, when I make a tier list, again... Oh my god, it's mid-February. Wait, does that mean the announcement's here? Let's see. I don't know. Probably not, no. I don't see anything on the Steam page. Maybe it's on the Discord page. Maybe I have to go look on the Discord page. I'm gonna look on the Discord page. I'm gonna interrupt this episode. But when I make a tier list, I think I'm probably just gonna put, like, Kana in, like, game-breaking tier. Like, literally game-breaking, because that's just sort of Kana's whole gimmick, is breaking the game. And that can be strong, but if you try to play Kana like a normal character, you're just gonna, like, lose every single time. Where's the World of Horror Discord server on my, Discord? There it is. Let's see. Moderator, kill this user. Got it. I ain't writing wholesome Yuri. I'll write wholesome Yuri and then not share it. Alright. Thank you, World of Horror. Thank you, World of Horror Discord server. Thank you so much. You know, I drank water before I started recording and my, like, I'm thirsty. So, you know, that sucks. We got a crowbar. Guys, we have a crowbar. Guys, we have a crowbar. Guys, we have a crowbar. I'm scared. But yeah, no, I think when I make a tier list, if you want, like, the actual, like, what's really, really good, then, you know, Funky's tier list of characters is going to be more accurate. But I think, because I play the game in, like, a brain-dead way, I think that my tier list is probably going to be more useful for the average WoW player. And the thing is, like, I have been involved in a lot of things in, you know, my IRL, my ominous IRL, that I've had to deal with and interact with the quote-unquote average user. And, you know, I've seen, like, designs that are intentionally implemented for the purposes of the average user, and I've seen people like, hold on, what do I do here? Enter the mortuary. Is that a human nail? Okay. Oh shit, it's a, not an, is this Eldritch? This is Monster, right? Yeah, let's go! Yippee! I don't know why my voice cracked when I did the yippee! That doesn't normally happen. I say yippee a lot. But I feel like a character who's easy to play in a game that is very obtuse is gonna be probably more helpful to, like, be known as good. Like, I've been thinking about it a lot, and sorry, you know me, I always get distracted about whatever the hell anecdotes I'm on about. But I was thinking about it, it's like, the average person who's gonna play this game is gonna pick, like, a random character, and they're gonna die. Even on, like, Cultist, even on non-believer, whatever the hell it's called. I don't know what the easy difficulty's called. I don't know what the very easy difficulty's called. Skeptic? Yeah, it's Skeptic. It's like Skeptic and something else, right? But, like, they're gonna pick that difficulty, they're gonna lose. And then they're gonna look up, like, tips, and they're gonna look up tricks. And if you tell them, like, oh yeah, the best characters are Ayaka, Toshiaki, Kana, or, like, some combination of, like, Toshiaki, Ayaka, Kana, or, like, I don't remember all of Funky's tier list. I'm sorry. I read it at, like, an ungodly hour of the morning. But, like, you know, they're gonna be like, oh wait, Kana from that one mystery is playable? That's cool. They're gonna look up how to get Kana, they're gonna see the dude achievement, they're gonna be like, well, that's interesting, but I'm not doing that. And then they're gonna pick, like, a random character, and then they're gonna lose again. And so, it's like, for a new player, or for, like, a player who's trying to, like, actually get information from a tier list, who's, like, beginning of the game, it's probably pretty helpful for them to know that Aiko is, like, pretty strong. And that she has, like, a attack speed modifier that, like, literally no other character has by default built into her kit. And that's why I like Aiko, because I have to think a lot less when I play her. Because it's like, okay, I'm playing Aiko. Have I gone to here to get 2 funds? Yes, because I remember we had the bungus. I should probably go get, like, something actually, like, usable, right? I should get something actually usable. How do I get something actually usable? I don't know. And, like, also, you say, like, okay, you know, you use the history club for book spam for Toshiaki, right? Which I agree is pretty easy, but it's like... I don't know, every... You have no idea. Every layer of extra that you add is going to, like, hemorrhage players. Like, it's actually kind of, like, scary and crazy how the average player or the average user of something is. And my favorite example of this will always be, like, look at Steam achievements on how, like, your favorite game, like, look at the, like, you know, look at your, like, one of your favorite games that has Steam achievements, and then look at the global achievements. And, like, you have the achievement for beating the game, and then you look at the achievement for beating the game, and you see that only 20% of people, like, got that far. Or, like, there's an achievement for beating the tutorial, and only 70% of people have it. And then there's a tutorial for beating Chapter 1, and only 50% of people have it. You know, it really is, like... People dunked on the yellow paint thing a lot, and I think I did too, just because I thought it was silly. But, like, also, like, I know why it's there. I know why it's there. That's actually, like, pretty fucking good. Just one turn of taking damage. That's very, 2017 Kyofo no Sekai coded fighting the Ribcage Woman. But, and then what it is, a freaky feature of found footage, bro. How much does a can of acid cost? It's time to go to the Woe Wiki. Can of acid in the big 26. Cost to buy 2 funds, so that means it'll be 3. So if I sell the demon mask, we can get it. Dude, we are so fucking lucky that I have never been jumped by, God damn. I've never been jumped by an enemy that's actually, like, scary. Oh my god. You know, let's just get the katana. Just give me a weapon that I can actually use, bro. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. I don't know why I did that. We have spells that we can forget. Flesh regrowth is crazy. And I'll use it right now. Yeah, let's do the witch story. I don't know why. I guess it's just because the mansion is, like, safe. But, honestly, you know, people ruthlessly mocked, Dean... What's the guy's name? I can't believe I'm, like, vaguely remembering this. Because I'm, like, re-entering my mind palace and going through all of this again. But there was, like, a guy who played, like, Cuphead. He got, like, the Cuphead demo or whatever. Like, it was, like, really early on. And he played it, and he uploaded his footage of him playing it, and he was really bad at it, because it said, like, press the button to jump on the screen, and then he just couldn't do it, and then he just kept falling over and over again. It took him, like, 1 minute and 30 seconds to beat it or whatever. It's like, that guy is closer to 99%, like, not 99, but, like, 80 to, like, 70% of people who will play your game than, like, you know... a lot of people. And I know that sounds crazy, but, like, I think Final Fantasy XIV is another really good, I think Final Fantasy XIV is another really good example of this. We have been getting so lucky on this run, by the way. We get into 1 combat and it's fucking over. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. 1 combat and it is indeed actually Jover. I have money. I could, like, sell the crowbar for a weapon, but, like, I don't know. Frightening Flood is crazy. Wordless Ward is nuts, man. We get the steak knife. What do we do? Like, how do we win this run? I don't really think that we can. Oh my god, I have Madasu Touch. Okay. Is the dog still here? The dog's still here. Buddy, I need a steak knife. Holy shit, there it is. Alright. I will Madasu Touch. And then I will buy the steak knife. And then we will throw the crowbar at, like, whatever demon we approach in the fucking hallway. And it's time for a jar of blood. And we'll flesh regrowth if we have to. Oh, hell no. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Get me the hell out of here. I don't care if, like, you give me some really good rewards or something. Oh, shit. The hospital's doomed, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Well, that's really bad. But hey, we got all the endings that I wanted, so I'm not gonna count that as like an L. Like I said, this is just the side quest. I almost feel like if we want a chance to win, we have to throw the crowbar. Or maybe just get lucky. Oh, shit. Yeah. The thing about dodging is that if you fuck it up once, it sends you to hell, so... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could have done something that was much easier. The hospital is just gonna eat us alive. The only, like, saving grace... The only saving grace is, whatchamacallit. Jesus Christ, man. Branded is also killing us. The only saving grace is that we have, Flood as our last mystery, so we just get to skip the entire mystery by investigating 2 locations. Now, if you ever get Vital Clue in your last 2 mysteries, do I really need to tell you that the game is telling you that it's time for you to go to hell and die? But yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm just, like... I'm too average player pilled, I think. And I do know that I am disconnected from the average World of Horror player, right? Like, I will never play the game or experience the game like the people who will play it. Like, I guess, like, the target audience, I guess, right? Because the target audience of World of Horror is people see the game on sale during Halloween and be like, oh, that looks cool. And then they play it on Halloween for, like, 2 hours. They're like, damn, that was scary. That being the, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's perfectly fine that that's the target demographic. I guess I should have thrown the crowbar earlier because there was literally no downside. Because we would have gotten, 20 more billion, whatchamacallit. So we can't run away, we have to fight. And, we are on death's door, as it were. So I don't even think we can kill, by the way. I don't even think we can kill. Yeah, we can't kill, so we do have to dodge. So, you know how it is. 50-50 Gandhi? You're goddamn right. We can kill with a, if you're at 12, though, so we're just gonna take the chance that we can get. And somehow we managed it. I should have taken the Ghost Connection so that we could have YOLO'd into, whatchamacallit, Expel Evil. So this is gonna do 6 damage, and this is gonna do 6 damage. 199% chance. Very nice. Freaky Flood, huh? I have a feeling that I already know where we're going flood-wise. I forgot if we lost the bathtub or not. Do I want that? No, I want to be able to brace the first turn, probably. Yeah, not having, a random spell really does hurt. Oh wait, no, you just let it rip, right? And then pray that you don't die to the school investigation, because it does 12 damage versus yeah, you just let it rip. He's not gonna do like bonus damage on you. You're gonna do bonus damage on him apparently. God damn. But yeah, no, if you want like the strictest, like most important meta list for World of Horror, Funky's got you covered. But until the apocalypse hits and we have to deal with a funny weather moment, I don't think you do not take bonus to Sharp. I'm going to the wall wiki. But yeah, until the apocalypse hits and we're just getting plus 5% Doom because of the weather every mystery, I think you don't gotta be super optimal. Yeah, weakness is fire. That's crazy, bro. Well, how much have you ever lost on a coin toss? I've actually lost quite a lot, like, already this run, so... you know. That's okay. We got the mysteries. That's what I wanted. We completed the mystery endings, which is the reason why we lost, because that probably gave us like an extra 30%, 35, 40% Doom, getting a crowbar, using Ashen Contract on a boss that we would never reasonably fight because there's no reason to ever fight that boss, and, you know, buying a can of acid. We got insanely lucky on that run, which is why we were almost able to even win it, but we didn't get any Expel Evils, or... We also got a Vital Clue, which I guess is just sort of the nail in the unluck coffin, but... Yeah, no, I think that's, I don't know, when I'm working on, like, a tutorial thing, or when I'm working on a meta thing, and this is just sort of how I like to do it, right? And I'm not saying that my method is better or, you know, worse. It's just sort of my personal bias, I suppose, is that when I'm talking about, like, tier lists and meta stuff, I'm gonna always do it in the perspective of, like, a way that helps the average player, because I don't really think... There's no World of Horror competitive scene. It's not a competitive multiplayer game. There's nobody I'm trying to beat. So making, like, a top-tier extreme meta discussion, it would be fun, and it'd be fun to nerd out about, but, like, only probably, like, what, like 15, 20 people can probably join that discussion reasonably, just because there's not really a lot of people who play WoW, so it's like, I rather keep it simple and approachable, for the sake of, like, the random Andy on Halloween, who wants to get their first win before the witching hour. But yeah, that's me. Anyways, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Have a good one. I'll see you on the next episode of whatever you decide to watch next. The Dog Witch is going pretty crazy with the Stock Hat Challenge. It's pretty wacky, so, you know, maybe check that one out if you haven't already. And then, of course, there's gonna be that flashbang video that Plunger censors the hell out of eventually. But we may or may not be so back. It is mid-February, though, but, you know, the World of Horror WoW General talking about wholesome Yuri. Or toxic Yuri? Wait, Speedo Yashiro mentioned? What the heck? Hold on. Speedo Yashiro stands on his own? That's a... I'm giving that one a react. Anyways, I'm gonna end the episode now. It's true though, Speedo Yashiro does stand on his own. I can't believe the Horde Japan's propaganda is spreading. Anyways, I'm gonna click the stop recording button now.